All right, here we go. Today we have Detroit rapper Dank Demoss. Dank Demoss went viral earlier this year after a Lyft driver refused to give her a ride due to her size. She's currently suing Lyft for discrimination. Welcome to Vlad TV.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you went viral recently, but you have an interesting story. You grew up in Detroit. Now, you had two brothers?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and from what I understand, your brothers are actually really skinny.
Yeah, my brothers are my brothers are fit, but they're not like my size. They're not like obese. One of my brothers is a police officer, and my other brother, he has a career too, but yeah, they're not big like me.
What about your parents?
My dad was a bigger guy. My mom was a bigger woman, but she lost weight and she's able to maintain her weight. So yeah, my dad was the biggest in our family.
Okay, and you were 532 pounds in high school?
Yeah, my senior year, yes.
Well, but at one point you dropped a bunch of weight. You went down to 300?
No, I went down to 432.
432?
432.
Okay, so 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. But then I guess at one point your dad passed away and that kind of caused you to gain weight again?
He did, yep.
How old was he?
My dad was 39 when he died.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was pretty young. He was young.
That's very young.
Yeah.
I'm 51, so.
Yeah.
39 is, what did he pass away from?
He had a heart attack.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
That must have been tough. How old were you at the time?
I was 20 years old. I had just turned 20 like couple months before he died.
Okay, and he was a music guy as well.
He was.
Yeah, he had a label, FSD Records. Okay, so after he passed away, you started rapping more seriously?
I did, yep.
Okay, and how did that go in the beginning?
In the beginning, it was something to help me, it was like a distraction in the beginning, a distraction from my dad passing. So, I already really wanted to do it, before he had died, but I feel like it was pretty good for me. You know, I was finding my groove and stuff. It was helpful.
Okay, now last year you were on Deb Antony's show, Deb's House. Yeah, I know Deb from way back. Great lady. How do you think that went?
I feel like it went well as far as more publicity than I already had. I feel like it was a good experience for me. It was an okay experience.
Well, I guess there was a viral clip where you were getting upset.
Yeah.
What was that over?
It was because I felt like I was placed in a difficult situation. They took us to a store where everybody knew I couldn't fit anything in there, so I was trying to stay tough because I didn't want the world to see me how they saw me, but it kind of happened that way. And it was frustrating for me because, behind the scenes, you on your feet all day, and that was kind of new for me. I was on my feet for 30 minutes and stuff like that. And before I came, my team had told them make sure it's a chair on standby just in case, that never happened. So I was kind of frustrated at that time. I was at my breaking point. I was getting yelled at for finally finding something that I felt looked nice on me, and it was you're not a boss, so my feelings was hurt a little bit, but it happened. I'm human. I'm glad that the world could see that I am human, but that happened. I was just put in a difficult situation,
Yeah, and you ultimately got sent home.
I did.
Okay, so this year there was a situation with Lyft. So where were you at the time?
I was at home.
Okay, and you were heading to where?
My cousin's watch party for the Lions football game.
Okay, so you called a regular Lyft.
Yes.
And the guy showed up. And we'll go ahead and play the video that you have on your Instagram that kind of showed the whole back and forth.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel it. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back, believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Travis.
Okay. Nope.
The guy was basically saying that he didn't have room in the back and he was worried about his car getting damaged.
Mm-hmm.
And why did you start recording him at that point?
Because that's what I do. I record my life. I'm a vlogger. I vlog.
Mm-hmm.
I make mini vlogs on Instagram, you know. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I record everything. But in that moment, I couldn't believe that it was happening to me, you know? So I'm like, dang, really? This is what we really doing? Like, this is real? So I'm like, okay, you know what? I put my phone out because I wanted to show people, like, this is really happening to people like me, you know? And that happened. I didn't expect it to blow up or go viral. One day I just woke up doing my little videos, my little TikTok videos, and I started seeing me everywhere. You know, I was just like, dang, I'm going viral? And sure enough, it was that video. So that's how that happened.
Now, the guy wasn't really being mean, though. I feel like he was trying to be nice. Mm-hmm. He was saying, hey, I'll refund, I'll cancel the ride. I think he offered to Cash App you the money and so forth.
No, he didn't offer me to.
He didn't say Cash App?
Yeah, he didn't offer me no money.
Okay.
His offer was cancel it and call another ride.
Call another car.
You know, but.
Right. So then you post it. And it starts to go viral.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you tag Lyft in your post, and Lyft actually responds.
They did.
They said, please know that we don't condone discrimination of any kind, and we're really committed to making things right for you. Please reach out to us directly so we can investigate this matter further, ensure it is addressed appropriately, and as soon as possible. We're looking forward to hearing from you soon. They also said, we're disheartened to look at this driver's unacceptable behavior. Please DM us your earliest convenience for additional support. We'd like to address this as soon as possible. So did you speak directly to Lyft after that?
I never spoke to them.
Okay, because they're asking you to basically DM them.
Yeah, but I never spoke to them.
Okay, but then you went and got some lawyers.
I did.
Okay, so did you go to multiple lawyers, or this first lawyer that you reached out to, they took on the case?
I reached out to one law firm, and I don't remember what that was, and they couldn't help me, so they referred me to the lawyers that I have now, and it worked out.
Okay, so did you officially file a lawsuit, or did you negotiate with Lyft at that point?
I filed.
Okay, so you filed a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that lawsuit ongoing?
Yes.
Okay, how much are you asking for?
I'm not asking for anything right now. It's still ongoing.
Right, but I mean, a civil lawsuit has a dollar amount to it.
Mm-hmm,
right?
But I'm not talking about that. I'm not asking,
Okay, fair enough. But you are suing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's ongoing, that means that you guys haven't settled and so forth.